What? Was it just me, or did you guys just see a UFO go supersonic into the distance there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Trek. Welcome back, everyone, to some more City Skylines. So as you just saw before, that weird thing went shooting off in the distance there. I literally just started recording and then that happened. I don't even know what that was. I do have my setting, or like playthrough setting on, like, you know, super ultra speed. So it could have been like maybe a bird or something, but it looked like a UFO from my point of view. So City Skylines, we've got new UFOs in this game, pretty interesting. But yes, everyone, welcome back to our beautiful town of New Vegas. As you can see, we have just built an underground road system here. So hopefully when we do get a little bit of traffic, when we have more people moving in, hopefully that underground road will help. But our city has done, well, is doing very well actually. We have a population of 2,861, well now 68, so it's definitely increasing a lot. We do have some fire stations, some police stations up and running. I've actually been recommended apparently, because when I was looking in the Facebook community page, people were saying you definitely need to get more, you know, police stations and fire stations and all that, because apparently later on, if you don't have any police in the area, you will be wrecked by robberies and stuff. So that was very handy to find out. But we have a steady growth at the minute. We've got almost 3,000 people living in the city, so it's getting pretty close. Alright, so I'm going to try and see if we can focus a little bit more on transport this episode, and we're going to start creating a bus route around our little town, because I want to try and stop people from using their cars all the time. I mean, we already have dirty factories, you know, polluting our beautiful atmosphere and landscape, so we don't want to make it any worse with cars and stuff. So let's try and get some bus routes up and running. This will hopefully stop people from taking their cars everywhere and help this area out a lot. So also it looks like a lot of people actually there's a few businesses that are requiring people to go and work for them. So I mean, a lot of people may not have cars, so having free public transport will be very helpful for businesses, for get staff and stuff. Molly, get off my bed. Sorry, my dog jumped up on my bed there and just started sniffing my phone, and I was like, it started buzzing, she jumped. Molly, that's what happens, right, Molly, if you nick my phone. I mean, you imagine a pug trying to nick my phone. That would be funny. I'd have to record that. But anyway, guys, I was actually out today flying. I don't know, because obviously this is not really my usual thing that I normally do. As you can just see, I've just created my bus route, and there goes the buses. Wow, that's a lot of buses. But I was actually out just a couple of hours ago now. But anyway, I was flying my Maverick 2 Pro Zoom drone, and it was pretty awesome, guys. I'm gonna try and actually buy some land over here, but it was pretty awesome. I was flying around and stuff. But I realized my drone, my Maverick 2 drone, actually has it does have a live stream setting. I was like, what? So it's got like a live stream setting straight to YouTube, and I was thinking, you know, I think it would be a laugh just to do a little, you know, flying my drone around my town area and stuff while live streaming on YouTube. I don't know how that works though, because I don't know if you have to be connected to your 3G or 4G or whatever, but that's pretty interesting. So if you would like to maybe possibly see a live stream of me flying my drone just around my area and that, just comment down below. Be interesting to see what you think. One of the things I love about this game is because it gives you choices of economy and to, you know, put budgets up, or like, you know, taxes for houses and commercial zones and stuff. Hopefully we can try and unlock some high density, you know, residential areas and bigger commercial shops and stuff. But I think I'm going to put my budget for electricity and water and maybe police and stuff up a little bit higher, because, you know, the British government have promised to have more budget, more money for our services. So, like, that's not going to happen, but, you know, I'm going to make sure it definitely does happen on this game, and you can see proof that it is happening. So That is what all of our government. I mean, imagine that was that easy for a government just to literally push a thumbstick right in the budget would just go up like that. How mad would that be? How easy would it be to run your own government? Imagine that. But anyway, yes, we are in very much debt, but you know, who cares, because we've got unlimited money, unlimited power, guys, so we don't need to worry about money and stuff. I can just build as much as I please. If you do want us, I mean, I probably won't do it in this series, but if you do want us to do a realistic version of me actually trying to make kind of like a budget or a profit on a city, I can if you want, guys. But I just fancy doing this kind of unlimited money thing, you know, just so I can do kind of like a good little series or big series, depending on how it goes, just to have a little bit of fun playing around and stuff. But as you can see in the top corner here, I'm going to start building a little bit more parks, some more residential areas to try and boost our population in our town. Our main area is over here. I'm going to get rid of these awful abandoned buildings. No one wants them in our town. No way. I don't want abandoned buildings. But all those square areas over there, I'm going to have maybe residential areas. We might have to... I really wish there was a better way to get rid of garbage, man. But I'm going to have to get some more waste. I'm probably going to have to put some more waste things down, or landfill wastes eventually. We have a few wind turbines over there as well. Some new buildings getting built, as you can see, upgrading. Alright, okay, there's actually still a lot of buildings starting to upgrade a lot now. I'm probably going to have to try and get some residential, get some taxis as well. Oh, I see a water issue. Let's get that sorted. Okay, yeah, you guys literally got no water. If I'm going to make this into a residential area, I've definitely got to make this into a more of a, well, get more water in this area. Imagine having the cold shower every morning. Yeah, that is not what you want in a city. Alright, so now we should be good for, well, I would say maybe power. Actually, if I start building over there, then the electricity will just move down the houses and stuff, so I'm just going to see what happens. Alright, so let's start filling up all these squares for houses, and then let the AI build up all the houses for me. All we have to do is just highlight the areas where we want these houses. But hopefully that whole area over here will be full of residential areas, and well, hopefully it'll boost our population a little bit more. But yeah, guys, this game is really fun. If you guys have played this in any, well, on the PC, Xbox, PlayStation, comment down below how big your city's been. Have you, like, I wonder if there's a map, because I know, do you know when you buy land, as you saw before, I was just buying extra land, you know, for future episodes. Oh, okay, some guys are miserable. We don't want you guys to be miserable. Should we put it over here? Actually, I'm going to plonk it over here, the shopping mall. See if anyone... Yeah, okay, you guys are alright. Let's just leave that there then. Oh, we can get a football stadium? No way! Okay, we're going to sort that later. I'm going to have... Maybe our next episode we can build a football stadium, guys. New Vegas FC football club. That'd be mint. But as I was saying, yeah, so like, I wonder if there's a mod on the PC version that allows you to buy literally every spot on the game. Because I know after you've bought a few, you know, areas on the version on the PlayStation 4, once you've bought up like a few areas, you're unrestricted to buy any more land. And I find that a bit daft. I wish you could buy, you know, up to where the game allows you to border up, you know. Because there's like so much land, as you can see, but you can't build it on. It just restricts you. See it over the distance there, how there's extra land and stuff. You're allowed to build on that once you've bought it, but I mean, once you've fully bought out all the land, you can't buy it. Well, you can't, you know, do anything else, which is a bit of a shame, because you could make like a mega city. And I wish you could have like the full extent of the map. That would be sick. I'm surprised I haven't done that, but I wonder if there's a mod that allows you to, you know, use the whole map. Alright, let's get some churches. I don't know how this boosts up healthcare, but you know, everyone seems happy about having a zombie church next to your house. I mean, I would be saying, really? You're building a bloody church, bloody graveyard with a church next to my house? You know, I don't want to see the Walking Dead pop up out the grave at night, you know, but everyone seems happy about that. Obviously, education is important. A lot of people I know hate education, but it is still important because a lot of jobs these days require you to have A's and B's and C's. If you get under C's, then you're literally screwed, which is true. But anyway, guys, this city or town, whatever you want to call it, so far it looks like it's going pretty well. So this is the outside though. I'm going to probably build some more land waste areas because our city is starting to get a little bit bigger. As you can see by our population count, we are increasing by 116%, which is pretty big. So we're definitely getting a lot more people moving in, but with a lot more people comes a lot more demand in rubbish and bin pickups and stuff like that. So we have to get that sorted. I need to probably make a nice area. I'm going to try and make it maybe a while away, but not that far away because it might take a long time. I don't, if I'm going to start expanding my city a little bit later on in more land, I don't want them to, obviously the residential areas to be matching up with, well, this. So, because no one wants to be living next to, you know, landfills and stuff. I know I don't want to. But as you can see, we've started to get a lot of cool new features coming through. We have some more hospitals, or we can also, I believe we can get a hospital later on once we get a bit of a bigger population. I'm going to make sure that I've got some fire stations over here because I do have issues. I did have one game, one playthrough that I did by myself when I was building a city, and straight away I was having fires and burglaries and stuff, and I was thinking, you know, I've got police stations but nothing's happening. People are saying you just have to literally build loads. Alright, so we've got more parks coming through. Our area where we are wanting a residential zone, it's starting to build up a little bit, so that's good. Hopefully we'll start getting more low density residential areas, so that'll be good. So I love this little roundabout thing that's in the center. You know, when cars come up and down, they've got, like, you know, another way to go. So yeah, this is like the tile area. Obviously we can't buy anything yet because we need to get some more of a population, but it's, even when you've got fully maxed out bought the thingy, you still don't buy actually the whole map, which is a bit daft. That's what I was saying. I wonder if there's a mod out there that allows you to extend. I think there is a rise in demand for more factories, so I might try and build an extension over here and put some factories in the center. If that can be done, I'm going to obviously make sure we've got some water supplies over here. Factories also do demand water and electricity, which obviously makes sense. So let's make sure that there's some factories over here. Factories obviously bring you a lot of income into your city, but the downside of them is it makes you literally the landscape look like a mess. Oh, alright, okay, well it looks like we've just missed a fire. And there goes the fire engines. Well, that's why we have a lot of fire stations, for that sake. But it looks like we have some factories already getting constructed, so we were definitely in demand. Some more abandoned buildings. God's sake, I hate these abandoned buildings. But we've got a nice layout here. Hopefully this area in the next episode will fill out with residential, because I have marked it down, but maybe I need to build some more parks and stuff, I don't know. But hopefully we can try and make this as much of a green environment as possible without destroying half the environment. Well everyone, I think I'm going to end this episode here. We're just getting some more commercial stuff up and running, but I think I'm going to end the episode here of New Vegas, and we're going to continue in the next episode. But thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, remember to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you do want to keep up to date with this series, and also smash that notification button or the little bell at the top, give it a little tap, ding, and then you'll be able to look at my series when they come out, or any other videos that do appear should pop up as well. But anyway guys, thank you so much again for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next one.